What's up, Union Arena players? This is Kyle D, better known as Universities, and we're bringing you another meta look at. This will be the last Kopika bleach meta week because this one will start seeing Jujutsu Kaisen starting Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we'll start seeing players playing these decks right off the bat. So we'll see new decks probably starting to funnel in. So this will officially be the last week of dealing with, just seeing basic norms. So I'm excited. Let's see what the final full week is going to give us, shall we? So let's talk about the winning decks. This is the last week we'll be going into it, and then we should have Jujutsu Kaisen in the next Monday's video. So it's going to be really cool to see what the week entails. So without further ado, let's get into the information that we got. First off, we do have that 63 player event that also added data into this. So we have some numbers added into, which is good to see. We got plenty of Korapikas, a bunch of Toshis, 2 bombers. We definitely had some bleaches. We had some raidless bleaches. And then you had just Byakuya deck, and then you had the Zoldyck family. There wasn't many other ones like the Gones, the slots, the, Crollo deck, and then, Captain Yamamoto, or just raidless yellow. Hasn't really done anything crazy in the last couple in this week. I don't know why, but they probably did if people are not using the proper tags, which we'll go over right now. So there's 2 things you can do to kind of give me the information. First off, go to this website right here on Facebook, Union Arena Global Competitive Deck List Archives. This will help you guys grow and get information, because you know why? This is the only way I'm going to be able to snag you off Facebook very easily. Otherwise, I'm searching up what you topped. If you don't post a deck list, that's fine. I just want at least above 8 players will be recognized. Anything less than that, the data is kind of just not presenting itself. Then, if you want, use this hashtag right here, Union Arena Tops. This on X or Instagram. I'm going to start checking Instagrams going forwards, but if you guys do this will make it a lot easier for me to find your list. This is going to mean a lot to even me, and that is vitally important. You need to show your list and get the information out there. If you guys want to be getting your shout outs or looked at, you just got to take a look. So first off, Jace's bomber list, really good. Actually, this is pretty similar to what I play even right now. The only thing I didn't play was Strip of Beach, but I think that's a very good list. I know this is very similar to the one that topped in the Eggman event. I mean, being honest with you, the deck is really good. If you see your bombers and you can control the board and keep Barbar up with your jet throws blowing things up, and then having a well-timed, Paladin necklace or, your release, you're going to have a good time. The deck is very strong in general. And even when it gets Volume 2 support, it's going to be even better. So I love that near the end, you kind of just start seeing a lot of players changing things up. We had like 10 players going forwards, and it's really solid. Then we do have Kopika doing Kopika shenanigans. This is another first place list, so the Melody's at 4, Kopika, Hisoka. This is from the Dragons event. I go more in detail during that part of the video. Another one with Hanzo in the list. Hanzo is a very interesting tech if you guys don't know, but being able to choose one, this character gets 1000 BP or damage +2. Being able to apply pressure for 2 attacks sometimes is all you kind of need to do when attacking. Then you do have, the Hisoka and Leorio combo that you always kind of just see, and then playing the promo Kopika. Then you do have Leorio at 2, 1 Hanzo, 1 Hisoka. Just players just doing what they kind of want to do. And then having the bounce Leorio to help get your Kopika back after they've removed it is sometimes always a good feature, because now you can at least cycle back a Kopika or 2 if you can set it up, Getting the extra mileage. This one had Killua on the list just because Killua can just deal some damage. Being able to choose one character on your opponent's front line with BP less than or equal to the highest DP of your other characters on the field, sideline it. Just really powerful skills in general. And then taking a look here, Hisoka 4, Kopika, just a very stock list with 2 melodies. Melodies just making her way into the Kopika list is just a vitally strong point, and players enjoy it because the ability it gives to be able to extend your plays and free up your energy line. Sometimes you just need that one more energy, and Melody gets you there. And then here's another one, second place, playing, you know, Melody, 1 water deviation, Hunter's License at 3, which is very unique. I don't understand, like, this is always weird to me when you guys have the Bankais or anything at 3. I know that getting Final Life doesn't always matter depending on how your opponent just goes up, down, but I always go random. It's always fun to hit randomly. So that's just vitally important here. Then we're getting into Raidless Bleach. Raidless Bleach doing Raidless Bleach shenanigans. As you can see, this is just straight up what you kind of expect. There's nothing out of the ordinary here. You know, 4 Getsugas, you know, Raid Renji to be able to deal 2 damage, Oryus, the Orihime, and then Kisuke Uraharas just to do what they do, generate that 4 energy, and then basically go to town on your opponent. And that is all you have to do, because your curve is 5 max, and you're only doing it for select things just to remove. So just keeping that in mind, that is just looking like that. Then on the Europe, well, here's the Byakuya list. If you guys were wondering what that looked like, no Bankais at all, just straight up using your efficiency the best way you can. This thing basically wanted to Renji, Ichigo, added 2 Byakuyas because it could, and adding 4 Byakuyas instead of Bankais, and just went, I'm not going to heal, I'm going on hard mode, and let's go for it. And it's not a bad strategy, because how often does the Final Life trigger actually trigger when you need it to? Not very, and it's really dependent. Then we got Toshi taking 4th place with, you know, Daihir Marus, you know, taking a look here, the bounce energy, playing 3 Kenpachi Zarakis, 3 of the when attacking 5Ks. So it's all real good and solid. I think there's has a lot of potential with this format, and Toshi might actually be really solid going into the format with Jujutsu Kaisen, because I think, again, we're in the Wild West. Really, let's be straight honest with you. This set came out way later in their JP timeline. This is extremely early for us. So our meta is already data different because Bleach is early. So keeping that in mind, we're taking a look here. Jujutsu Kaisen might actually have to face Toshiro a little bit more consistently. I think Toshi is a very powerful deck, but I don't know what happens once we get Code into the format, because Code is definitely a very powerhouse deck. Then taking a look here, another Toshi's and pop, you know, playing 3 Quartz God Searchers, just really just a solid list. No Sunshui, which is kind of interesting to me. I would figure you want to have that double attacker, but you know what? Shinji being Shinji, you know, Kamamura is just really strong. But all in all, though, guys, this is the video. I know it's a little bit shorter, just not a lot of data to give to really explain any uniqueness, because usually we kind of get some slots, we get some Krolos, we get Captain Yamamoto, you know, being able to have a little bit more variety to talk about. But you know what? I kind of expect with events kind of getting to their closure point, where we're getting closer to Jujutsu Kaisen, I feel like the last week we're going to see a lot less attendance, because players get real tired of formats pretty quickly. But with giving that, we're going to get right into Code Geass, and then have all the way till the end of January with Code, and then we get Demon Slayer and then going right into a universal release of One Punch Man, that's going to change up a lot. We're going to have a very unique format paired to JP, and I'm going to be straight honest with you, just by having sets that never existed when older decks existed might change up everything for the better, for the worst. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think the changes were vitally important. But hopefully guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.